Hello, lovely Valley villagers. We're just going live. No starting soon screen. We're gonna talk patch notes. Hello, hello. Yes, Palia is down until, they're actually down until 3 p.m. So they're down till 3 p.m. I don't know if the ad at the beginning may have messed all this up. You couldn't see what I said, but hello. Hi, Nuka. Hi, Brains here. Hello, Song. Yeah, so we're going to do some patch note talking right now. We're going to talk about the patch notes, and then we will dive into Palia. So I think I have, if one of my mods could just keep track of the Palia server to let me know when it's back on, because we will end this live stream and I'll start a new one. That's what we decided to do. Listen, all this happened in like the last 20 minutes. It is a Monday. It is a Monday. But let's talk about the patch notes, you guys. This update's crazy. I'm sure a lot of you have already read them, but I'm not gonna read everything, but we're gonna go through the stuff. But there is so much. There's so much. It's insane. Kat, hello, hello. Yes, Kat. Yes, Song can do that. She's our Palia Pro. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's dive in. New content. So there is like, I don't know what's going on, but they've decided to change like everything. Like they're changing the star path. They're changing more camera stuff. Like it's kind of great. They actually have a separate news tab for the star path because they're changing so much about the star path that they needed a separate news tab to talk to us about it. Like that's how much is going on. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, so glad you guys are here for the Monday Madness. This is like Monday Madness, I swear. Okay, so we already know we're getting a realm, so we're gonna go find a door, open up the door for Joy and Sadness. So they did confirm, which they kind of already confirmed, but yeah, Joy and Sadness. We're gonna get Joy and Sadness. We are going to help Sadness fix a rainy day to collect heartwarming friendship rewards. So that's gonna be cute. I think their quests are gonna be really, really cute, and I'm kind of wondering like if I'm gonna cry. Is this gonna be one of those updates where I'm like emotional? Emotional update. Oh, greetings. Hello, Dave. How are you doing? Welcome in. They're going on a road trip, so we already kind of knew that the retro road trip star path is happening, but they're changing so much about the star path, which we will hopefully get to. Unless Palia, if Palia comes online, we're gonna be like, cut. Just kidding, but maybe. So in the star path, they did talk about that we're going to be getting a new dream style for Donald, a cool rock and roll fox companion, and more. So that's cute. I think we kind of saw a picture of the rock and roll fox companion. Bailey kicks door in. Seriously, I'm like kicking the door, Bailey. Let me in. On September 3rd, we are going to be doing our nostalgia Memory Mania event. So if you haven't done that event, you get another chance to do the Memory Mania event. Starts September 3rd, but this time we're going to get nostalgia, which is the capybara. That is a little old lady. It's just so cute. I love Hicho. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, Taylor. Hello, welcome in. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm just jumping in because I don't know when Pele's going to come online. So I'm like jumping into the patch notes. So that starts on September 3rd, so that's good. I'm glad they are spacing it out and it's not going to be like, oh, there's this Memory Mania event happening at the same time. You got to get your friendships up and you have Star Path. Like, yay. That goes until September 16th. Okay. More weekly Dream Snap challenges. Prepare for many of them. Lucky. Okay. Lucky's coming, which we already knew about. Optional items. Okay. Optional item. Did you all read this? Dream styles for Anna, which we saw. Remember, we got a peek at Anna's dream style, and then it like they didn't mean to let us see it yet. But we're getting Tiana. You guys, we're gonna get dream style for Tiana. I am so excited. I know we've been like, everyone's been talking about Tiana needing a dream style, and we're getting it. It's right here, but it's in the premium shop. So it's in the premium shop, which a lot of dream styles are, but you know, sometimes they're in the star path. But this one's in the premium shop. How will you choose between DDV and Paley? I know. This week is actually insane. Actually insane. Hoping it's her green wedding dress. I know. I hope it is too. We'll get to check on Wednesday because we'll be able to go into our collections and look at the characters, and we should be able to like look and see what the dream style is. Usually it shows, right? And you can just like look at it. Tiana does deserve one. I'm so happy. So for Pele, we need 2 million more bugs for the 30 million. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, we're almost there. I think we could probably get that. Let's see. Be sure to keep an eye out. So new Scrooge McDuck store stuff. We knew about that. Adjusted available seasonal Moonstone packs. So I think that means there's going to be a new Moonstone pack. A new, like, that seasonal Moonstone pack that we get. That's like all special. It comes with an outfit or house. I think that is coming back, and that's what that means. Your kiddos are back at college now, and you can finally get back into your routine. Yay, Bella. That's so nice. That's really nice. You're trying to get as many bugs as you can. That means a new one? Okay, so there's going to be a new one. We'll see how good it is. I probably will need the Moonstones because I'm not sure how I've done on my past Dream Snaps. We'll see. It's not seasonal anymore, but actually every update. Yeah, they are doing it like a little more often. It's kind of weird. It'd be cool if it was fall themed. I mean, this update kind of is in the fall, so like a fall themed thing would be really cute. Okay, Star Path. I know some of you, I love Heat Chill, you're going to be so happy because you'll no longer be required to complete duties for previously released characters you have not yet unlocked. Honestly, that is huge. That's huge. So if you have not, if it says give gifts to whoever that you haven't unlocked yet, you don't have to, it's not going to be that anymore. Like they're no longer going to have that as a duty. So now if you're slowly unlocking your characters and you don't want to unlock everybody right away, it's okay. And I think that's really good for people that don't have all their characters unlocked. So it does say they've temporarily been removed. That's I find that interesting. So are they gonna bring it back? I don't know. It says temporarily removed, but no more friendship duties in the Star Path, okay? The initial selection of duties on day 1 of the event provides enough tokens to unlock. Okay, so this is the weird part. There are new like routine duties for the Star Path. Basically every Wednesday you're gonna log in, and there's gonna be, for the Star Path, there's gonna be duties that you can do for that week only. And once you finish those duties, you basically unlock one of the pages. How do we feel about that? Because some people like to finish the Star Path as quickly as possible, and this is not gonna allow you to do that. Because all the Star Path duties are not gonna be available to you right away. They're literally gonna be available week by week. Like, I'm fine with it. Just because I am slow at the Star Path. But if you want to run through the Star Path, you're not going to be able to. So I don't really know. I don't know. People who like to finish it quickly are probably not going to like that. All duties you do will go towards your bonus rewards, though, so that's cool. You will have to finish all your duties to get the bonus rewards, which we kind of already knew that. You're mad. Okay, I was wondering if you would be mad because you like to finish your Star Path quickly. You're peeved if I can't do the duties as quickly as usual since I like to finish it early so I know it's done. Yeah, so now you finish quickly too, Taylor? Okay. So now you're not going to be able to. You're basically, it's funny because they said they're taking out time-gated tasks. They're taking out things that take a few days to finish, but they're time-gating the entire Star Path. because they're only opening up a week's worth of duties, and then they're not opening up another week until the next Wednesday. That's my understanding from reading this. So they're not time gating tasks, they're time gating the whole star path. You'd rather do everything quick? See, this could be interesting. I need to see it in game. I need to see it in game, and I need to actually like do it and see how I feel about it. Because I'm slow at the star path anyway, so for me, it's not gonna matter. But for those of you who like to finish quick, it is gonna matter. You'd rather have it all at once, but you get why they do it, just so people stick around. Yeah, I think they're trying to get people to hang out longer in the game. They're trying to get you not to finish your star path in, a week or two. They're making you have to take the full length of the star path. If you read about the star path, it's only for the regular path, not the premium. Okay, so the premium, let's deep dive into the star path for a second. They have they literally needed a separate news art thing for the star path. So they removed duties that require specific characters. It'll now run 5 days longer, giving players additional time to complete their duties. Okay. Okay, routine duties are a new set of duties that unlock weekly on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay, the total length of routine duties may vary with each star path. Completing all routine duties will earn you enough tokens to unlock rewards in the bonus rewards as well. Players who opt for the premium star path will have access to all released routine duties and complete them in order. Okay, so if you get the premium, you have access to all routine duties for the next couple weeks? Is that what that means? You don't like time gating? I know, Bella. I'm trying to figure this out. Players who opt for premium star path will have access to all released routine duties. So they have to be released already, right? DDV, I don't understand. You've been exhausted. I love you, Joe. I'm so sorry. You got a sore throat. I'm sorry. I hope that your throat feels better. Get some rest for sure. That's what it seems like. So you're happy it's not time gated. Okay. Or we'll test it out on Wednesday. We'll buy the premium star path and we'll see if it just opens up all the duties or if it's but why time gate the regular one but not the premium one? I don't understand why they would time gate the regular star path but not the premium. So basically you're paying. It's pay to play. I mean, basically you have to pay to unlock everything right away if you want to get done quicker. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it. You don't have to complete characters. Yes, I think that is excellent. I'm so glad that they did that because the character thing is really frustrating for those of you who don't have your characters unlocked. So I'm really glad they did that. You could see the Beauty and the Beast update being the 1st or 8th of October. Yay. Yay. Okay. All additional duties will go towards memory orbs. Oh. They reduced the memory orb related duties. So I've been saving. Y'all, I have so many memory orbs everywhere. And now we don't need them. So they reduced that. Restaurant related duties have been removed. I guess okay. What they could have done with that is they could have removed Tiana's restaurant duties because if you don't have Tiana unlocked, but could have kept Remy's, right? Or I guess you have to unlock Remy too. So they got rid of the restaurant duties and the character duties. What are we going to be doing? What are we... The actual stream is frozen. Oh no, is it? It doesn't look frozen on my, maybe try reloading. I heard that YouTube is being a YouTube today on a Monday. You've been singing and dancing so much. That's why you got a sore throat. Oh no. Yeah, what's left to do? So let me see, hold on. They did show a picture. Purchase item from stall 10 times. Visit Scrooge McDuck's store 1 time. And buy something from Scrooge McDuck's store 5 times. You like doing restaurant duties? I know, and they're gone. They're gone. Hi, Ruby. Welcome in. It's good on your end. Okay, yay. Yay, Braid's here. It sounds like your internet. Something's going on. So the duties are going to be really, really, really easy. Week 1 of 5. Okay. Bonus rewards, description. Interesting. The duties are going to be super easy. Purchase an item from a stall 10 times. That's it. All you have to do is visit Scrooge once. Were people saying that the Star Path was too hard? That one doesn't tell me. There's still like 4. There's only 3 pages. Is this the bonus page? Oh, these are the bonus rewards. Here's the bonus rewards. And there's the fox. Look at the fox. It's something to do with YouTube Europe. Oh no. I'm sorry. All my European friends. I'm sorry. You don't want to buy a bunch of stuff. You already have so much. Yeah, we're going to be buying a bunch apparently. Okay, but here's a little view of some of the items. Alrighty. It's interesting. I'm going to have to play it to see how I like it. That's just how things are. That's just how life is. Sometimes you just got to try it and see. Maybe I will be like, oh, this is less stressful. This is easier for me to do. Or maybe I'll be like, this is boring because the tasks might be too easy. We'll have to see. So there are going to be new duty types appearing. There will be photo gallery and companion interaction related duties. Okay. We don't know what that meant. Will it be wearing a costume? I bought something and I don't know if it's going to be here in time. Because apparently, I don't know where it's coming from. I bought it on Amazon, but it's not like, it hasn't shipped. It hasn't shipped. So last night I got on and I bought something else. It's a little less costumey, but it's still related as a backup. So we'll see. I want to dress up because it's fun, but we'll see. And I ordered this over like a week and a half ago and it has not shipped. So unfortunately, you're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun update. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Completing weekly routine duties unlocks the following week's routine duties. Oh, if one jumps into the Star Path at a later date, they will need to complete the routine duties in the order they were released. Okay, but completing all weekly routine duties unlocks the following week. So if you don't complete the week before, you're not going to get the next week unlocked. Premium Star Path allows for progress in all routine duties that have been released. Okay, if one jumps into Star Path at a later date, they'll be able to complete all the released routine duties, in whatever order they choose, in order to catch up on that given week's live routine duties. It's confusing. I did see the new trailer. I have it up. I did see it. I don't have audio for it right now. No, I don't have audio for it. But it's basically, we saw a lot of stuff except y'all can't hear anything. But it looks cute. Hold on. This right here, right here. Look at the little clouds and look at the characters. They're so cute. You don't want to jinx it, but it seems to be working again. Okay, don't jinx it. Look at her animation of crying. Sadness is gonna be my favorite. Look at the little crying. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Then we have the retro road trip. Okay, there's Donald's outfit. Donald's like a little drive-in snack bar person. So stinking cute. And then we kind of saw most of this. There's the pet. The outfits. I like this dress a lot. This dress is super cute. Little car hop. Yes. Yes, little car hop is so cute. Okay, new premium shop items. Look at this. Okay, we saw that in the developer update, but look at this little... Is that a pine cone? Y'all, it's a pine cone. This is a pine cone house. Look at this dress. Can I make this bigger? Well, I can, but it messes everything up. Look at this dress right here. I need this dress. It goes with the little pine cone house. I can't see anything else. There's Anna's style. This is new, this is new. The dress is new. Lucky! There's Lucky. Oh my god, he's so cute. What'd you notice in the trailer? There's only 3 types of orbs in the realm. Joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust orbs are there. Wait, there's only 3 types in the realm? I wonder if we're gonna get more. I bet we're gonna get more characters eventually. Is this the pose? That's the pose. I kind of disappointed. The pose is very simple. It's cute. That's gotta be that has to be the photo pose, right? It's very, very simple, but I'm still gonna buy him. I don't care. I'm still gonna buy him. Okay, yeah, so that was the little trailer. That was the little trailer. Lots of cute stuff. Let's continue improvements. Decorating. Fence improvements, we already knew that because they did show us that in the developer update. More floating islands. So now there's going to be Rift in Time floating islands, but guys, they're purchasable with mist. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm happy because I was a little worried I did not have enough Dreamlight for this update because I only have about 35,000 Dreamlight. And I was like, if I have to also unlock new floating islands, I'm not going to have enough. But you can buy these with mist. And if you have a bunch of characters that are mist gatherers, it's really, really easy to get a ton of mist in like 20 minutes. So maybe do that tomorrow. You have over 100,000 mist? You'll be able to get them. What do you think they're going to be? 15,000 mist? 15,000 probably? I feel like the floating islands we have now were 15,000 Dreamlight, right? Probably. So 15,000, you got 190,000 mist. Y'all, I need to do some mist grinding. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna mist grind tomorrow. Player house improvements. Y'all, customizable ceilings. Hello? How long have we been wanting to customize the ceiling? Similar to how floors are decorated, choose from a series of assets to give your player house a more unique look. Finally, you don't have to take your camera and angle it down. Because you're like, you can't see my ugly ceiling. We can make it cute. Now, it says choose from a series of assets. So I guess they're going to give us ceiling tiles. I was thinking if you could put any floor on the ceiling, that would have been perfect. But I don't think that's going to be. It says similar to how floors are decorated. Choose from a series of assets to give your player house a unique look. So I think they're going to give us ceiling tiles, but only a certain amount. You've been wanting ceiling to be customizable literally from like day one. I froze. It's okay. I'm back. Literally from like day one, we have been saying, please let me change the color of my ceiling. Nicole, hello. It's such a good improvement. Like, this update is just full of quality of life updates. Oh my gosh, there's like a thunderstorm outside. I can hear it. I can hear the thunder. It's just packed full of quality of life stuff, and I love it. I love that they are just starting to really listen to the players as far as like things that we want, like the fence, being able to diagonal our fences and the ceilings and stuff like that. There's also place large items. It's now easier to target specific locations when placing large items in edit mode. We'll have to see that in game. I don't know what that means. It's just going to be easier to place a big item down, so we're going to have to see what that means. More companions. We can... Oh my... literally, when I was reading this morning, I couldn't breathe. My jaw was dropping. When I got to like this section of stuff, you can now equip 2 companions. So when they add more 101 Dalmatians, I can have my little my little Dalmatians behind me, which I've talked about. I've talked about wanting several Dalmatians to follow me around. If they add another one, Eternity Isle floating island is 10K. Ooh, where did you see that? Is it 10K? That's not bad. We can do that. I can do 10K. Because how many would there be? I don't know how many biomes there are, but the companion updates, but you restricted yourself to only assign a critter once I've leveled them up, as I've barely leveled them up. Yes, that'll be interesting. Wait. Okay. All companion bonuses, like extra inventory space, and additional resource drops stack. And both companions gain experience simultaneously. So Brainseer, you can have 2 different companions that aren't leveled up, and they will level at the same time. So you can like double level your companions. And you can level them up faster. That's huge. This is huge. I love this. I am absolutely obsessed. You could dress up as Cruella and chase them. Oh, 3 floating islands. Okay, so you need 30,000 mist. That's nothing. We can also assign certain animal companions to villagers. Pua to Moana or Maui. Hey to Moana or Maui. Figaro to Minnie. Like, can you imagine Minnie running around the valley and Figaro's like chasing after her? It's gonna be so cute. The footstool to Beast and Belle. Dinah to Alice. Magic carpet to Aladdin. Max to Prince Eric. You can literally assign them. And Maleficent's Raven to Maleficent. Yes, is that crazy? I love this. I love it because we have so many companions, and I feel like they're just sitting there doing nothing. And unless you put them in a companion house and set them up somewhere, you just don't see them in game, except for Max, because he runs around even if he's not attached to you. But this way, if you really love Hey, but you don't want him as your companion and you don't want to put him in a house, you could put him with Moana or Maui, and now every time they walk by, there's Hey. I think it's great. I love this. I think this is super smart and such a cool thing to do. So now we can have like our favorite companions. If you don't want them equipped, they're still like out and about, hanging out with people. They're also doing some uncrafting station revamp. Okay, you're now going to use star coins instead of Dreamlight. Who's using the crafting station? One's in the chat if you're using the uncrafting station. 2's in the chat if you're not using it. I'll be honest, I haven't used it since that update. I have not used it since that update. I think I tried it, and I think we had to do it for the star path or something. I can't remember. Okay, there's some ones. You literally just uncrafted all your chests. Should I uncraft all my old chests? You know how I just changed out all my chests to the Storybook Vale ones? Oh, I need to make myself a list for tomorrow. Uncraft. Oh, wait. I should wait to do it until this revamp, right? I should wait to do it. I see a bunch of 2s in the chat, though. A lot of people not using it. You now have over 100K Dreamlight. Okay, I need to do that. Jenny, hello, hello. Welcome in. Yes, you did see a snippet. So I have my game open behind me. So I have my game open. There's my game. There's Moose. He's not there. So we got snippets like going by in the background. You haven't even unlocked it yet. Okay, well that's fine then. Lana, hello Lana. How are you, dear? We miss you. How are you doing? We're pivoting and we're talking DDV stuff because Pele's not ready for us. So when Pele's ready, we're gonna end this stream and start a new one. But right now we're talking update stuff. I hope you're doing well. So look at this. For those who have used their uncrafting station prior to this update, keep an eye out for your inbox and you're gonna get something from Cheshire Cat. So I think you're gonna get back your Dreamlight. So if y'all were using all your Dreamlight for the uncrafting station, I think you're getting it back. I think that you're getting it back. Okay, we're also getting certain stalls. Now, certain stalls will become placeable in new biomes across our expansion passes. Aladdin's gem stall, the Beast's greenhouse. Let's hope it has the flowers from that expansion when you place it. I don't know. Kristoff's stall, Mulan's tea stall, Tiana's meal stall, Moana's fishing stall, and Wally's garden. So we're missing the meat. We're missing Gaston's meat stall. This is what I'm concerned about. Once placed, these stalls will not be removable. Excuse me? What does that mean? What does that mean, guys? You haven't even seen the DDV update dev video? It's been a mad week. Oh, Lana. Pele's always late. I know. We're just pivoting because Pele is taking their time. You guys, what does this mean? Once placed, these stalls will not be removable. Because I will not place them. If I place it and I want to move it, I can't. I don't understand. You think it means that you can't remove them once you place them, but you should be able to have stalls in Eternity Isle and SPV. Yes. Does that mean the ones I have placed are stuck? That's what I'm, Cat, that's what I'm like. No, okay. This is for placing them in new biomes across the expansions. So the stalls we have now are fine. I don't think we're touching those. Those are fine. These are new ones that you're going to place in Eternity Isle. But this, once placed, these stalls will not be removable. What does that mean? Thank you for the hydrate, Lana. We've been doing so much talking. What does that mean? I'm not going to place a stall anywhere if I can't remove it. I just will not. I will not even try it. Because what if I want to change my decorating? Or what if I don't place it exactly where I want? Is there going to be a warning? You go to place it down and there's this warning that pops up. You cannot remove this. I'm confused by that. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know what they mean by it. You're so behind with TDV. Lana, this next update, you might want to read the patch notes because there's like a crazy amount of stuff happening. It's like too much. Too much stuff happening. Photo gallery. Okay, we can now save pictures, which we did see that in the little update thing. You'll be able to take multiple photos for your Dream Snap challenge, review and submit directly from the gallery. So you could take like different versions, look at your gallery and be like, which one do I like the best? And then submit. Submit the one you like the best. I like that. I think they said there's only gonna be like 6 spots or something, which is not very many, but it's a start. We're starting somewhere. We're starting somewhere. I like this. This feature will require an online connection. Okay. Yes, online connection. It used to say movable, but now they've changed it to removable. So I think it means once you place it, you can't get rid of it like any house or stall now, but you can still move it. Okay. That would make sense. Like, I have placed... Okay, hold on. Are we placing a duplicate of Moana's boat, or are we placing Moana's boat? If I move Moana's boat to Eternity Isle, I am moving it from the main valley to Eternity Isle, and now I can never move it back to the main valley. Why is this so confusing? It doesn't say you can't move them, just that you can't remove them. So like you place the greenhouse in the bind, you can move it to the Mythopia, but you can't move it from... Okay, so song, yes. Okay, so once you've moved it out of your main valley, you cannot put it back in your main valley. So you gotta make sure you're making a good decision. They changed it after reading a certain tweet that I saw you reply. Are you talking about Nora's? Nora was very, very concerned about this as well. Me and Nora are on the same wavelength here. We were both like, you're so confused. I am too. I think they need to have a warning or something. I think these are new stalls, not the ones in the valley. Okay. Certain stalls will become placeable in new biomes across our expansion. They need to talk to me about this. Before I move anything, before anything gets touched or moved, DDV needs to clarify. Are we getting a duplicate of the stall, or are we moving the original stall? And once we remove it, we can't take it out of Eternity Isle anymore. I need them to write it out because I won't use them. Bella, same. DDV, I need you to explain this to me like I'm 5. Okay? Because I don't understand this. There's a lot of questions, and if I move Beast's stall over there and it gets stuck, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be really sad. I don't know. Okay, motifs for dream snaps. I don't know. I don't know if I'll use this, but maybe some fun photos. You can basically take a picture and you're gonna be able to add the motifs to your photo. You know what it reminds me of? Is when you're at Disney World and they take pictures for you and they're like, hold your hand out. And you're like, you make a funny face, you hold your hand out, and later they put in something in your hand. It kind of reminds me of that. It's kind of cute. I think it'd be fun. I don't know how much I'll use it, but it'll be fun. You'd rather the greenhouse be in Storybook Vale for more of those flowers, so you can place that there and give you an update. It's still in the valley when it comes out. Okay. Yeah, that would be nice, because if we move Beast's stall and then we can gather flowers from that expansion, that would help, because I don't have a lot of flowers from the expansions. Tiana's restaurant was in... oh, it was, but they didn't specify about Tiana's palace. Okay. Maybe you can move... They didn't say Tiana's restaurant up here. They said her meal stall. So this is for stalls, so I don't know if we can... I don't know. You need gems from Eternity Isle. See, that would be really helpful, wouldn't it? To move the gem stall where you need gems. It would be helpful. All right, tutorial for Dream Snaps. They updated the tutorial. So the quests that you did with Vanellope, they have updated it. So we're not going to see it because we've already gone through that. We've already done our quest. You know, if you've already gotten Dream Snaps unlocked, you're not going to see this change, but this is for new players. So I'm kind of curious what it's going to be, but I don't know. You have so much homework. Lana, we need like an hour. Like, we needed this hour for this discussion because there's so much to go through. It's absolutely insane how much. They updated the look of the shop to be more dynamic and interactive and provide more information on items like previewing its grid size. I like that. I like that because when I bought that lighthouse and I was like, oh, cute, a lighthouse. And it was like this big. Now the premium shop's going to show me, hey, this lighthouse is this big. It's like super duper tiny. And now we get to see that before so we can make a more informed decision with our moonstones. You could check out new arrivals to the premium shop from your mailbox. I don't think anybody asked for that. I don't think anyone asked for that, but we got it. So now you could go to your mailbox and check premium shop. I didn't want a premium shop catalog. I wanted a Scrooge McDuck Amazon app. I want an Amazon app for Scrooge, and I want to order from Scrooge. But this is for people that maybe don't go check the premium shop and they want you to see you have mail and they want you to check the premium shop. That's, yeah, unnecessary. I think that's the only reason. The only reason they're doing this is because they're like, there's some people that don't look. And we got to entice them to look by giving them some mail. Because why would you go to your house and open your mailbox when you can hit escape on your keyboard or hit whatever on your device and it opens it for you? Yeah, Scrooge search bar. Oh yeah, Scrooge search bar. That's not even in here. You just woke up to this. You're like, what, where, who, why? It's confusing. There's so much. Paley is a priority for you. Okay, yeah, so, you know, there's going to be a lot of people jumping into the update Wednesday, and they're going to be super confused. They're going to be like, what's going on? I'm going to have to do some videos. Maybe some, like, little snippet videos of different things after it comes live, because I want to make sure that my information is, like, correct to what's going on. But after it goes live, I might have to make some because I think this update's going to confuse a lot of people. Okay, the top changes and bug fixes, I actually read through all of these. The top one, guys, the teal baby dragon and the black Pegasus are going to be available to collect. We were like, where are they? We can now get them. I don't understand how we can collect them if they're just going to be in the biome and we have to go, like, feed them. But they fixed it. YouTube's playing. I'm so sorry, Braidseer. Your messages aren't going through. I'm sorry, Braidseer. I hope that it fixes for the Paleo stream. Thank you for being here anyways. I know internet stuff is so frustrating. Very frustrating. Please make a video or 5 because you're already confused. Yeah, I'm going to have to. But I'll do them, like I said, I'll do them after the update comes out. And I'll just do videos for each thing that we're confused about. I think we can figure it out. I think we can. So we get the teal baby dragon, the black Pegasus. Yay, finally. We were like, where are they? So there's a bunch of, like, you know, if you're having issues, read through. Read through this because there's a bunch of stuff that's fixed. So there was another one. Oh, this. They fixed an issue where Maleficent's fishing effect would remain visible after being interrupted. I'm kind of sad about that one. You know, when she would fish and she'd have that green thing and it looked really cool and she'd be walking around the valley with, like, this green lightning coming out of her, like, little rod thing. They fixed that. I got a really cool dream snap with that, with her in the background doing that, and they fixed it, so it's fine. It's fine. There was a lot of random things. I'm trying to see if there's anything else big. I guess you would freeze teleporting to the library. in Storybook Vale. I hope that they optimized Storybook Vale, because my Storybook Vale is very buggy, very laggy. Like the frames are very laggy when I'm in Storybook Vale. I know some of you have also been having that issue. So I hope that's under various other bug fixes and improvements. I hope they fix that. They did fix where houses placed on the river kit on a floating island can't be removed. They're also fixing that. So if you have a house on a floating island on the river kit and you can't remove it, you should be able to now. So go back and check that. You should be able to. Fix issue, lore keeper. Y'all. Fixed an issue where the lore keeper could drop through the floor when starting a discussion. I didn't even know that was an issue. Can you imagine you go to talk to the lore keeper and she just drops through the floor? That was kind of funny. I'm sure it's not funny when you're needing to talk to the lore keeper, but I like reading through these because some of them I'm like, what? This update's huge. It's huge. You have that issue, well, you think it's because of the snippet lures. It could be. It really could be. You're going to try playing up to the update and see if your new items are still blurry. Yes, Twilight. They're fixing a bunch of stuff. So, there's that. So, you know, we're getting a lot. We're getting a lot of improvements, a lot of quality of life, a lot of new things like the companion stuff. I like how they just put this under other. Oh, other. Just other. And I'm like, hello? We can have 2 companions. We can assign companions to villagers. That's huge. That should be near the top. That should be near the top. But I think the biggest thing this update is the Star Path. The Star Path